Hi all. Today we are discussing about cloud computing. Nowadays, the word cloud is much popular in the market, and along with DevOps, right? From today onwards, we'll learn one by one. We'll start with cloud computing first, and here today we will cover what is cloud computing, advantages of cloud computing, service models, deployment models. And first of all, here we'll see what is cloud computing. Cloud computing is nothing but a delivery of computing services over the internet, such as storage, processing power, databases, networking, software, and analytics. Here, the term cloud refers to it's a remote repository, we can say. Uh, the cloud refers a network of remote servers that store and manage data, either application and services over the internet rather than a local device or physical servers. Instead of storing our files on our personal computer or running programs from a local server, the cloud allows us to access those files and run those programs via the internet. Cloud services are offered by companies like we have different providers like AWS, uh, Microsoft Azure, Google Cloud, and Oracle Cloud. We have and IBM Cloud. We have a lot of providers nowadays in the market. What will happen if you use cloud? It will allows users and business to access and store data and application on remote servers. To that, it will interact with directly with the cloud and with third party providers to eliminate the need for on-premise servers. We don't want worry about on-premise servers. What Why we need cloud instead of on-premise? That also I'll explain. If you go with on-premise now, first of all, suppose someone is starting their business. Someone is like creating one e-commerce business to serve, like suppose eBay or any Amazon website. We need to host Amazon website in our on-premise servers. See here, first of all, we need one server room, host any application, host any application. We need one server, right? And we after like every application we have a front end, back end, DB, these all, right? If these three we need to install in servers, and we need to maintain the networking, right? And for these servers and networking we need one building, and we need to take the we need to take the rent to build an rent basis, and we need to set up a servers and networking over there we need to create the servers, and we need to deploy the applications over there. So it is all our expenditure, capital expenditure, we can say. To overcome these, if you are starting your business, then you can directly go with any third party provider. There we have the different options, like directly we can create the servers over there. After month, like after using 1 month, you need to pay the bill over there. So that's why the cloud computing nowadays much popular. Here we'll see the standard definition of cloud computing. Cloud computing is the delivery of computing services, including servers, storage, databases, networking, software, analytics, and intelligence over the internet. Here, everywhere in cloud computing, we can use server name. Okay. Here, server is nothing but a instance or VM, virtual machine. VM means virtual machine. And either like we need one platform, like server is nothing but a one mission. It's a powerful computer, we can say, or a system. that provides services, resources, or data to the computers known as clients. Like we need to communicate with server through our mission. Like client is nothing but our mission laptop, we can say. Okay, and this each and every step, like how we can host the application into AWS and by using DevOps, this and all will learn one by one. And coming to advantages of cloud computing, we have different advantages. Without advantages we can't use, right? We don't go with cloud computing, right? First of all, here we can say cost effective. Like in cloud computing, we already I already told, like pay as you go model. What you are using, that particular service only we need to pay. You just only pay for the services and resources what they are used, which helps reduce upfront cost and eliminates the need of expensive hardware and infrastructure. Suppose your application need only like it's your small application, like any vegetable delivery application. For that, you need only small amount of hardware system. For that you can use what you want, that's it. You don't want to buy any big servers like uh, 16 GB RAM, 256 GB hard disk. These we don't want, right? And reduce IT maintenance. You don't want to maintain the any IT admin. Like we don't want to create any networking for like setting up the networking and servers. We need IT stuff, right? We don't want to bother about like here in-house IT staff. And we have scalability. Uh, Scalability is nothing but like on-demand resource allocation. Cloud computing allows business to scale up or down resources accordingly. Suppose you after some time your application leading the market now, like for assume, let's assume like your application is leading now. So you want more servers to access, like starting you started applications to serve around 50 people. Okay. And later it increasing the subscribers for your application. Then you are trying, like you think that like I need more power, compute power to access serve my application. Then you can increase with 100 people to access your application. Accordingly, you don't want to disturb your existing infrastructure. We can add the same resources, like we have like in AWS we have auto scaling concept over there. We'll talk about later that too. And we have elasticity also. With cloud services, business can quickly respond to changing workloads or demands. Like someone told, like yeah, already I explained, right? If your application is serving 50 people now, and later you want to change that load for 100 people, then within the minutes we can change this setting options over there. And accessibility and flexibility. Here in cloud, in starting point I already discussed, like we can access from anywhere via internet. Okay. And it will support cross platform support as well. We don't like it will support only for Windows. It support for only Linux, not like that. Here it will support Windows, Mac OS, Android, everything. And high availability, reliability. Okay. In we have in cloud computing we have built-in redundancy. Cloud providers usually host data across multiple geographic locations, we can say. Like the cloud providers like AWS or Azure, they will, like suppose you created one server in AWS, it will it will create it with multiple data centers for high availability. And it will provide reliability as well, like disaster recovery. Okay. And coming to security, obviously the cloud, without security we go we don't want to go with cloud computing, right? Like it will, the cloud providers will follow advanced security protocols, such as, we can say, we have encryption, firewall, and multi-factor authentication to protect our data and any users data over there. And compliance, many cloud platforms meet their compliance standard. Like suppose, it's depending upon the client. Someone like, some clients are banking domains using, and some clients are using healthcare domains. According to their compliance, it will, all compliance will support cloud computing. And final, last but not least, automatic software update. In cloud computing we don't want to bother about software updates. The cloud team, like cloud provider itself, they already take care of the entire software updates. Okay. And coming to the service model, in cloud computing we have different cloud service models, infrastructure as a service, IaaS, platform as a service, PaaS, and software as a service, SaaS. And coming to infrastructure as a service, it's a fundamental building block of the computing, we can say, including virtualized computing resources over the internet. It allows users to rent infrastructure like virtual machines, storage, and networking. See here this is the provider responsibility. Here provider is cloud, customer means like, who are using the cloud. See here, hardware, networking, virtualization, this entire is providing is responsibility for provider only. And customer responsibility is like, we need to select the OS, and we need to, like if you have any customization OS, this any like application data, applications data, these are coming to the customer responsibility. For example, in AWS we have EC2 instance. There we can create the server only. There we need to choose the OS, like any customization OS we can import our customization operating system over there, and we can install the server. And coming to the platform as service, it provides a platform allowing customer to develop, run, and manage application without dealing with the complexity of infrastructure. Okay. And see here, uh, infrastructure, the provider responsibilities infrastructure, and OS also they will take care of, and development tools also they will take care of. The customer responsibility is like, you need to choose your application, and directly you can deploy the application into cloud, either AWS or any GCP or Azure. And data you need to manage. And coming to SaaS, software as a service, and here the entire like, no, don't want to bother about maintenance, infrastructure, OS, nothing. Directly you can put your data, and you can just, like we can say our Gmail, you can sign up, you can log in with your credentials, and you can use, you data is yours, your responsibility. These are the main examples. And we'll go with deployment models. Here in cloud we have mainly four type of deployment models, we can say. One is public cloud, private cloud, hybrid cloud, and community cloud. Here, all are known, nowadays, like in the market all are using public cloud. Okay. And uh, starting onwards we, we discussed about cloud is nothing but a remote repository, and we can access through the internet. Here we categorize it into these four types as a deployment models. We can create either public cloud, private cloud, and we can manage with hybrid and community as well. Here, public cloud, in the public cloud model, cloud services and infrastructure are owned by and managed by third party providers like AWS. We can say, like, public public is like AWS. Okay, and here these resources are made available to the general public over the internet. Like it's publicly, everyone will create the account in AWS and everyone can use those cloud. And like it is for these we have a lot of features over there. And it's a mainly it's a multi-tenant environment. Multi-tenant. Multi-tenant means like it's a shared responsibility, shared model we can say. We can in AWS we can use resource sharing options over there. And it's a obviously it's a cost effective. And we have auto scaling as well, and high available. Okay. And these in coming to the AWS we learn each and every step, don't worry about that. And coming to private cloud, in in organization we can create private cloud. Even AWS also offering private cloud. If you see like we have AWS outpost, on premise private cloud in AWS. See here we can say see like we'll see servers, this we'll see the rack. Like all are no right like uh, on-premise servers. If no, that is also no, not nothing to worry. We'll discuss. Yeah, see, this is a server rack we can say. See, here if you want to like private cloud with AWS, you can directly contact with AWS. They will come to your on-premise, like your organization. They will set up one servers like this. And here, this servers only maintaining by AWS, and this power, this any like disks and all, you need to customer need to manage. Okay. And the private cloud models provides cloud services and infrastructure exclusively for a single organization. We can't share with these multiple organizations we can say. It can either be hosted internally by the organization or externally by the third party. Here this is like for one organization and maintained by third party, that is also possible. Or else we can set up one rack, your individual rack, and we can host any servers with the help of VMware, vSphere. We have different technologies, right? And the features of private cloud is it's a dedicated resource for a single organization. Okay, we can't share with multiple organizations. And we, with the help of private cloud we can achieve greater control over security, compliance, and customization. Mainly the banking, the insurance, these companies they will use only their private cloud. Okay. And hybrid cloud. Hybrid cloud, it's a combination of public cloud and private cloud. Suppose like it allows the like movement of data and application between the two environments. Like most of the people what they are using in here, like in the application, first we discussed like for any application we need front end, back end, and database. Some of the people what they are doing, they are hosting their database servers in our their on premise, and this application and web in cloud. So in this scenario we need hybrid cloud. We can use hybrid cloud. We can establish the VPN connection between these two and we can communicate. Okay, and general stand for like it's a like for using hybrid cloud also we have different features to integrate with we can integrate both public and private cloud integration and flexible and scalable resource usage. Data and applications can be moved between private and public clouds based on the demand. If you want to transfer the data between like someone logging to the application, they need to store the data into database through this more deployment model we can use at that time. And finally we have community model. Here, community model is nothing but a community cloud is a shared cloud infrastructure that is used by specific community of users with common concerns, such as like security concerns, compliance, shared goals. The infrastructure is either managed by the community or any third party vendor, like any AWS or Azure or any like if they community any like security uh, standard if it is a banking sector, the banking people will also maintain the cloud. And coming to community cloud features, it's a shade between several organizations with common interests. Like suppose some XYZ three companies are using healthcare. Three are healthcare projects, healthcare companies. These entire three companies will use one community cloud. Okay, and designed to meet specific needs such as regulatory complaints to overcome the like in healthcare na, compulsory we need to follow the HIPAA compliance. Like that only they will follow that community, and it can be more cost effective than private clouds while still offering some level of exclusivity and security. Okay, this is about the cloud computing, and later we discuss about in one particular provider like AWS in detail. Thanks, guys.